A manipulator never attacks you with force. He attacks you with words. The right sentence, said at the right moment, can make you doubt yourself, obey without thinking, and thank him while he takes everything from you. And the worst part is you rarely notice it happening. The words feel like care, like honesty, like love. That is exactly why they work. 500 years ago, one man studied power without mercy and without illusion. He watched how princes seized control, how the cunning ruled the strong, how a few words could bend an entire court. His name was Machiavelli, and he wrote a line that still exposes the truth today. The one who deceives will always find one who allows himself to be deceived. Manipulation is not magic. It is a method, and once you know the phrases, the spell breaks. Here are 5 phrases manipulators use to control you. The first phrase, I am only telling you this because I care about you. Listen to what comes after it. It is almost always an insult, a criticism, or a seed of doubt planted in your mind. The phrase is the wrapping paper. It disguises an attack as concern, so you cannot defend yourself without looking ungrateful. Machiavelli understood that the cruelest blow lands softest when it wears the mask of kindness. When a man has to remind you he cares right before he wounds you, the wound was the point. The second phrase, you are too sensitive, you are overreacting. You felt disrespected, so you spoke up. And instantly the problem is no longer what he did. The problem is now how you reacted. This is how a manipulator rewrites reality. He makes you the unstable one until you start apologizing for being hurt. Do not surrender your own eyes. What you saw, you saw. What you felt, you felt. A man who constantly tells you that you are crazy is the one who benefits most from your confusion. The third phrase, after everything I have done for you. Every gift he gave, every favor he offered, came with a hidden price tag. He was investing, and now he has come to collect. He keeps a hidden ledger of your debts and pulls it out the moment you try to say no. Machiavelli knew that a favor can bind a man tighter than any chain. He gives so that one day you will owe him. Real generosity asks for nothing back. When a gift becomes a debt you can never repay, it has quietly become a leash. The fourth phrase, everyone thinks so, not just me. Suddenly, one man's opinion feels like the verdict of the whole world, and you are standing against it alone. There is no everyone. There is only him, hiding behind an invented crowd to make his judgment feel like a verdict. He does this to isolate you, because a person who feels outnumbered stops trusting himself and starts obeying. Ask him, who exactly? Watch the crowd disappear the moment you demand a single name. The fifth phrase, if you really cared about me, you would do it. This is love turned into a weapon. Your affection becomes the lever he pulls whenever he wants something. Every refusal is reframed as proof that you do not care enough, until saying no feels like a crime. Machiavelli saw that the smartest ruler binds others through their own emotions, because a chain you forge yourself is the hardest to break. Love that is used as a threat was never love. It was control wearing the face of love. So remember this, a manipulator has no power until you accept his words as true. The phrases only work in the dark on someone who is not listening closely. Now, you are listening. You know the wrapping paper. You know the invented crowd. You know the debt that never ends. Machiavelli wrote the manual so that princes could deceive. Read it the other way, and it becomes the shield that protects you from them. Name the trick out loud, even just to yourself, and it loses every ounce of its power. If this opened your eyes, share it with someone who keeps falling for the same words. Subscribe to Brutal Wisdom. And remember, the moment you can name the manipulation, you can no longer be controlled by it.